Hello, and welcome to another video. My name is Tasha. This is Budget with Miss Kiff, and welcome to my first monthly digital cash stuffing video. And I am really excited for today. I got paid, and I want to cash stuff with you. If this is your first time on my channel, welcome. I do appreciate everybody who's currently subscribed and been watching my videos. It's really exciting to see that I'm getting a little bit of views now. And yeah, if you are new to my channel, please do consider hitting that subscribe button. I like to do a little bit of a affirmation oracle message in the beginning, and then I go into digital cash stuffing. If you want to skip this part, then feel free to, but it's completely up to you. Okay, it's just a little bit of tradition I like to do just to help with the motivation behind the mindset behind cash stuffing. Okay, so I've already shuffled these. We got citrine and lapis lazuli here. So what is the card for? This is for August, stuffing for August. Windfall of abundance. An increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms, some of them unexpected. Be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes to you to support your life purpose, health, and charitable work. I love that. And look, it's like a little Christmas card. Great news. This card heralds a financial windfall. An expected payment or unforeseen increase in your abundance could be on its way to you. The angels guide you to keep your heart and arms open with gratitude and graciousness in receiving. It is important to recognize this windfall, whether it occurs in one lump payment or represents a gradual rise in income level. In either case, the angels of abundance want to remind you that a wise and responsible use of your funds ensures that you stay in the energetic flow of abundance. Pay attention to the divine guidance. Your intuition and signs from the heaven is the best way to hasten the arrival of these windfall now. God and the angels cannot directly intervene into your life, but they can give you subtle nudges in the right direction. Sudden bursts of inspiration, and unexplained desire to travel, or even the impulse to contact someone can be a sign that will directly unlock the financial tide surging your way. I love that because in the last video I did a little bit of a how I was feeling, and you can watch that was in the previous video I uploaded. So for me, this really, because I know that I really need to focus on my side hustles, and this is what we're doing, we're making sure that we're taking financial responsibility so that we can actually move forward in our journey to becoming debt free, getting the house. So this is a beautiful card today, and I'm so glad I picked this. And this is for the month of August. I do pick the abundance oracles once a month, so that I can know how to focus this. And I had this one, which is bold strength in your mind, spirit, and body with resilience. So keep on doing it and following your intuition. So I love these. I really, really love these. This really just helps my mind, because my mind can be really, really self-sabotaged at times. So yeah, super grateful. We are digitally cash stuffing £456. This is I've taken out my fixed expenses. I basically have a savings budget, which is £290 at the moment, and then I use 10% of my fixed expense, income less my fixed expenses and my savings, and I have a 10% savings tracker at the moment, which I'm trying to pay off debts, and I'm trying to save extra bit of money. And then what's really great is that the rest of the money I then budget out for the month. So yeah, let's get into it. So I use digital savings account. I'm not gonna tell you exactly where my money is where. well, I'll do a YouTube video regarding saving accounts and interest accounts that I would suggest having. My saving accounts currently are between 6 and 4.25%, and I scatter my money in those accounts because these are not something that I'm going to withdraw at the moment. These are long-term savings, so I'm really excited for this journey. So we're going to start with sinking fund. We've got sinking fund to stuff. We've got my house to stuff, which I'm really excited for. We're not doing travel today, but we are doing van mechanics, and I'm really exciting. My 4% and the debt. Okay. So this is really, really exciting. So I transfer the money already. So what we do is that we just fill in these little trackers, which is really cool. I've got them at the moment. I'm designing them for my Etsy account. I haven't started my Etsy account yet officially because I actually need to look at that today to see how I can look at designing digital downloads. So these are the ones that I've created myself, which is really cool. So for today, I have successfully done my living sinking fund. I've done £125. So we've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, oops, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 125. Okay, so that's really nice. Fabulous. Okay, so this is so cool. We nearly finished this one, which makes it really exciting for the saving. Then we've got another £25 that's gone into my business. So again, I'm really excited for this. So we've got 25. So this one and this one. I'm just so super grateful that I'm actually getting is colored in, which is just really cool, because once this is full, this means that I've got 1 month ahead of savings should anything really go. So that's why it's really important for me to start the sinking fund. If you haven't started a sinking fund, I would highly recommend doing it. I've just been too much in a position where I've had to the anxiety was just too much for me. So this is just really exciting. Okay, so we've done that. Now we're going on to my house. My house is so great. We are filling this in for the first time. So it's really, really, really exciting. And we need £40. So we'll do a 15 and a 25, which is really cool. Really, really cool. So this is something that I would like to achieve this year. And we just start with baby steps, and the more I can grow my income, the more I can grow my savings account, which is just really exciting for me. Then we need the van. So as I said before, my van needs the mechanics, and I know that there is going to be quite a big job coming up, so I want to make sure that I've got savings for it. Going forward, it will just have, it's like a van sinking fund pot after the mechanics has done, because obviously I live in my van and it's important for me to have it. So we need £100, which is really, really awesome. Okay, so we're going to do a 12 and 13, a 14. No, I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, 14, 15, 16, 15. That is 25, 40, 30, and then we need another 30, which will do another 14 and a 16. I think what I'll do is I'll do like a 3-month review on savings challenges, just to see if, like, maybe in September we look at how much I've saved. So every 3 months we look at the total of this. Makes it into a really nice, exciting video. So yeah, that's filling up nicely, which is cool. Really, really cool. Now we go into another exciting bit, which is the 10% that I'm starting to save is again really exciting. So this is kind of what made me realize, like, I went into a bit of a funk because I didn't have £30 to save from this. It was only £17 of my 10% that I have. So how I calculate it is I have my income minus my fixed expenses, then I take out of that £290 goes straight into savings, which is what we've just done, and then from the leftover I use 10% that goes into the savings, this 10% saving challenge, and this goes towards debt and saving, and then the rest is I budget out for the rest of the month. So what's really great is that at the end of the day I'm saving. And we all have to start somewhere. So that's why it's called a saving challenge. You need to just save what you can. So I have £7 to save for my 4%. So I've put this again into another savings account, and I won't touch it. There is no allocated space for the savings challenge. It's just to get into the habit of saving before I budget out for the month. So regardless is I save first and then I budget out. That's what the most important thing is to do. And yeah, again, we just start somewhere, which is good. It's creating more habits. So debt, I have got. So this is that saving challenge for it. I've got £5. So this is what I need to save so that I can actually pay off my debt. So I've actually just got £10 at the moment. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try add to it once, like week by week, any extra income. That's what I'm going to add. So we've got £10 towards debt, which is fantastic. Once this is full, I'd like to finish at the end of August, but if I can't do the end of August, it would be just as soon as I can. So that's, at least it's something for me that's important, which is really, really good. So what I'm looking to do is, because I've got my little money pots, like with food and eating out, I am trying to see if I can take some of that extra money that I can find somewhere. So if I reduce my food for a week, maybe I can put a £5 into a saving challenge, like whatever I'm looking to fill up. So I have decided to rather do it like that, is that I will give myself a budget and then I will go, okay, how can I save an extra £5 towards something this week? And I feel like that's what will happen after having cash stuffings. So yeah, I don't have any cash to stuff. I need to add back into the sinking fund, which I will do on a... Okay, so what I need to do is I need to take... this was in the last video, I had my play money as money I've taken out of my sinking fund. This is absolutely great. I've put this money back into the sinking fund now. So we're back out, which is great. So usually what I do with the play money is if I've got an upcoming bill or I need to budget something has occurred, I'll use play money to put in the envelopes, and then what I'll see is at the end, when I get paid again, what I need to transfer back into the sinking fund. So the sinking fund will always have the balance of what should be on the this over here, this tracker, the savings tracker. So there's 250. I need to make sure that's always £250, because it just helps me manage myself. So I'm really happy that I paid that money back to myself, which is great. And that's what the sinking fund is there. It's an unexpected bill that I didn't budget for, that it's there. So that's why it's important to have a sinking fund. But yeah, so that's really cool. Okay, so I'm going to do my week unstuffing video after this week, but I'm going to do that once the week is finished. So now we're going to go into but basically Revolut, this is where I put my monthly budget, and this is where I will then allocate from Revolut into Hyperjar and spend like that. So we've got the debt is £10 that I need to add here. So once this has added, so I'm going to be doing £159 now of transferring. So once this debt has been saved, the £50, I'm going to transfer it into my Monzo account, and then I'm going to pay that from there. So then my one debt will be cleared, which is really cool. I'll go through maybe talking about my debt and my balances when I have this money saved up, and we'll go through our debts, what current debts I have at the moment, just to show you. So what's really cool is, yeah, so we're going to add to these different pots quickly. So I've reduced my food to £100, so £25 a week, which it should be really £30 a week, but I needed to make my saving target. So I thought to myself, if I just reduce my food, then I get to stick on target, which is great. Then eating out, I've also reduced from £12.50 a week to £10 a week to now £5 a week, because I've got a nice kind of holiday booked with my sister, and then any of that surplus money I'll use for fuel at the end of the month. I just thought £20 for the month for eating out is absolutely fine. And yeah, like this last week I just spent £8 on Too Good To Go, and rather using ways of having Too Good To Go to have a takeaway, but at a reduced cost. So therefore, eating out, I'm still getting a treat. It's just at a reduced price, which is really cost effective. Laundry is getting £15. This might not be enough, but I've just done laundry, and I will make sure that I hand wash some things, and then maybe if I need to, I'll do a laundry in a month's time. So I'll just hand wash things to refresh it at the moment. I should really get a little washing machine for the van, a hand wash. Diesel is getting £14. So this is like my monthly diesel, just because I've got a big trip coming up and I won't be moving very much being on the campsite. It's really important for me to just have that extra fuel just in case. But yeah, that's all I could budget for this month. So I have to make sure that that is it really. Okay, so that's it. So that's all the stuffing done, which is great. And as you can see, these have a 2.29% interest rate. So that will just stay there. And as I need it, I will transfer the money into the relevant account, which is pretty cool. So this is the video complete. I am really, really happy that I've done all of this. So I know that I will be going away. So I do this just before I'm about to do anything. I make sure that I do my weekly videos. I keep myself accountable. I track everything. And it really just helps you. So I've got this free ticket to this festival coming up, but I've decided not to go, because if I do go, I will end up losing two to 3 days pay, and actually I can't afford that right now because it will take away my weekly savings from my South Africa account. So it's either go to a festival, spend money, or come back and work and actually put towards South Africa. So this is what I love about this kind of saving challenges and tracking everything and understanding where your money's going, which I've usually never ever had this in my life, except for a little bit of last year, but I wasn't putting anything towards saving. It was just kind of build a van, budget money so that I can eat, but I wasn't really on top of my finance because a year later I was in a position where I was still in a really, really tough position. I don't want to ever be there again. So this is what I love, is that it helps you make smarter decisions. So another thing is that I have ordered myself a Tesco's banking card, because you get extra points. You get extra Tesco Club card points that can be converted into Virgin Atlantic air miles. So as I'm going to South Africa, the flight is currently at £1,000, but if I have 25,000 points, I only have to pay £300 flight. Obviously, with this short notice, I will only be having, I need to book my flights in 3 months' time, and the flights are likely to go up. So I'm going to do what I can. I need to save the money anyway to book the flight. At the moment, I've only got £100, which for me, I need to get that up to £1,000. But what I can try to do in the meantime is, Nectar card does Avios, but I've just seen there's no flights available. But Virgin Atlantic does have flights available, and if I can try to use save as many air miles as possible, even if it's 5,000, then I can get a reduced price to book the flight. So we'll see how that works. Obviously, I don't know. Regardless, I will have £1,000 to book a flight. But I'm going to do this in a new video and show you exactly the tracker and what my strategy is, and then we'll do a 3-month review and we'll look at that. So that's what I've found at the moment. And then keep on doing the Nectar shopping, so that I can actually maybe instead of using money, I can use those Nectar points to add and use that money from the budget of the weekly shop and add it to my savings challenge. So that's why I'm doing all of this, is to try to be smarter, be a little bit more aware, and any tips that I have discovered, I'll share with you, that maybe gives you a little bit of food for thought, which is really, really cool. So yeah, this is very exciting times, and we're off to a good start. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you stay to the end, please can you put me a little aeroplane emoji. Can you please put me a little heart emoji? This is to send love to yourself and me for keep saving and doing the right thing. Great. I'll see you in the next video. I also, just to show you that everything I've been tracking in my budget planner, and I think I'll go through a budget planner in another video, so we can kind of, you can see how I budget. Great. Bye-bye.